The Amazon Influencer Program. It took me 3 months to create a full-time income using this program.
Well, you think you're special?
I have lots of videos on this channel about it, but one of the big problems is every single video I put out, I usually give some tips or tricks or some interesting things or some things that I've learned about the program, but then people comment questions about things that I've already addressed in other videos, so I wanted to put everything into one full, I guess, free course. The ultimate free Amazon Influencer course, so that I can address everything in one single video, so you don't have to hunt around my channel in order to find all my thoughts on pretty much the A to Z of this program.
We get it, dude.
Things like, why am I so excited about this? Why do I think it's working for me and for other people? How to make it work for you? How to get approved? How to scale up the business? Things to look out for, the drama in the community, and reasons why you might not be making as much per video as other people, what to do if you're rejected, all of the above. So if you want to try to recreate some of the success that I've had or some of the success that you're seeing from other people in this program, then hopefully this video will help you, and it can be a one-stop shop because it's going to be pretty much everything I feel about this program up to date. So without further ado, let's take a look at my version of a free Amazon influencer course.
Who does this guy think he is?
Okay, so the very first thing, why Amazon Influencer Program?
That's a silly question.
Why am I so excited about it? Why is everybody excited about this? What makes it different? Why are people saying that this is the best opportunity of 2023 or the best side hustle?
Nobody says that.
Here's the reason, in my opinion. People love passive income opportunities, which means while you are laying on your couch doing nothing, you're still making money. While you're on the beach on vacation, you're still making money. Your business doesn't need you to interject hours into it in order to make money. If you have a regular 9 to 5 hourly paying job, when you go in at 9, the clock starts and you start making money. When you leave at 5, the clock stops, you stop making money. A passive income business means that you are making money even when you don't feel like working today, you're still making money. Affiliate marketing is a passive income opportunity. The Amazon Influencer Program is a version of affiliate marketing, but here's the key. Affiliate marketing is hard.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
And usually if you're gonna sell someone else's product for them, let's say I sell these water bottles online, I can let other people sell those water bottles for me and give them a portion of it. That's affiliate marketing.
A little oversimplified.
The problem with that is, let's say I want to sell some other guy's bottles. I have to build a website, I have to put links to that guy's bottle on my website, and then I have to do the hardest part, is I have to find enough people to come to my website that are interested in this bottle, that will click on the link, that will go to that guy's website, and that will buy that product off of him before I make a commission. So getting traffic to these affiliate marketing products is the absolute hardest part of affiliate marketing. So why is the Amazon Influencer Program super interesting to us? Because Amazon has taken away the hardest part. So when you get approved for the Amazon Influencer Program and you get further approved for on-site commissions, there's a two-step process and I'll get to that. Once you're approved for on-site commissions, Amazon will actually take your video product review and put it on the product pages where people are already going. So you did not have to send people to the product page in order for them to see your video. Amazon already did that part. There's already people that are buying the product. If they happen to watch your video before they buy it, you get paid. So Amazon has done the hard part of the affiliate marketing, which is generating the traffic to your unique affiliate link.
I think I'm getting it.
That's why it's so amazing. Amazon has taken away the difficult part for you, helping you create a passive income affiliate marketing business and providing you with the traffic. That's why everybody's so excited about it. That's why it's so different in the industry. It's really cool. It's really exciting. And that's why people are calling it, including myself, probably the best side hustle I've ever tried.
I'm sold.
So let's just get right into the actual program itself. Let's start at the very basics. Can anybody apply for this program? No. Unfortunately, there is a barrier to entry. There's only a few countries that I believe this program is currently available in. The United States, the UK, India, and Canada. If you're outside of those countries, unfortunately, right now you cannot apply for the program. So that is the barrier to entry number one. The second barrier to entry is in order to be an Amazon influencer, Amazon wants to understand that you can actually create content. You can be a content creator and you can be an influencer. It's weird that they would want you to be that, right?
Don't get smart.
So they want you to apply with one of your social media accounts. So at the time of filming this, the only options are you apply with one of your YouTube channels, one of your Facebook Facebook pages, one of your Instagram pages, and I believe both those have to be business pages, or one of your TikTok accounts. Now, what types of things do we think Amazon is looking for? They don't spell it out. There is no magic number. It's not like if you have 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, then you're guaranteed entry. I have heard people as little as 100 followers on TikTok being approved into this program. And I've heard people in the tens of thousands of YouTube subscribers being denied this program. So what we guess and what we think, in my personal opinion, is that they are looking for multiple things. There has to be some sort of automated thing they're looking for, like a number of subscribers for sure, because it's an instant approval or denial. So when you click that button, it either says yes or no. So they must be looking for some specific metric. We don't know what that metric is. I would guess that that metric is a certain amount of followers for sure. Like, let's say if you have less than 100, maybe it says no, or you have less than 500 on YouTube, it says no. Maybe each one of those platforms is different on the amount of followers. But I also bet age of that social media account is important. If you put together a TikTok account yesterday and try to get approved, that doesn't really show that you're going to be a good influencer. So age, I think, is one of the criteria. Another criteria, I think, are engagement metrics, like how many shares, how many likes, whether or not you already have affiliate links in those posts, like you're already doing influencer marketing essentially. I got approved with a YouTube channel which had 5,000 or 6,000 subscribers, but I was doing reviews of horror masks and Halloween masks and putting links to those Amazon products in my description. So I was already kind of doing this already. Maybe those types of criteria are important. Age of your account, your performance metrics or engagement metrics. Are people sharing your videos? Are they commenting on your videos? Do you have recent videos that you've uploaded, not a 10-year-old account? Do you have affiliate links in your descriptions? Are you already doing affiliate marketing with your social media? Maybe these things are important. I think potentially they could be, but there's no magic sauce.
Well, that sucks.
But the good news is you can apply for the program as many times as you want. So build a TikTok presence. Keep applying until you get approved. Build a YouTube channel. Keep applying until you get approved. Do video reviews of the products around your house and post them on Instagram. You might start making money on one of those, on those videos, and then as soon as you're approved in the Amazon Influencer Program, you can just take those same videos, which Amazon says is okay, and upload them directly to your Amazon Influencer storefront. So you'll be poised and ready to go when you are accepted into the program. So that's what we know about being accepted.
Why won't they tell us anything?
Now let's say, hooray, you were actually approved. You used one of your social media accounts, you applied to the program, and they said, yep, you are approved. This does not mean you've won yet.
There's more bad news?
There's another step, a more important step that needs to be done. When you are approved into the Amazon Influencer Program, Amazon will create a page for you on Amazon called Your Amazon Storefront, where you get to upload a profile picture, you get to upload a banner, and you get to start uploading photos, idea lists, and videos, and you can start doing live streams. You can do all those things on your Amazon storefront at this point. That's not where all the money is coming in. That's not where Amazon is supplying all the traffic. If you have an Amazon storefront, you need to supply the traffic to your storefront in order for people to watch the videos. This is still the hard part of affiliate marketing, where you are generating the traffic to your own storefront. So the next step is getting approved for on-site commissions or on-site placements.
I have no idea what that means.
So this is how that happens. You got approved for the Amazon Influencer Program. You have your storefront. Amazon wants to look at 3 videos. They want to test 3 videos to make sure that they are going to be the appropriate videos or good videos, or that you would make a good influencer in order for those videos to be put on the product pages of the products. That's where Amazon is supplying all the traffic to your video for you.
That's what I want.
So a lot of people will get approved in the Amazon Influencer Program and go, holy cow, I've done it. They have a storefront, they start uploading dozens of videos or hundreds of videos before they're ever approved for on-site commissions. Make sure that you understand there's a difference between getting approved in the program and getting approved for on-site commissions. It's very important. My recommendation, and I think most people's recommendations, would be to only upload 3 videos. Amazon wants to see 3 videos. If you upload 20 videos and do all of that work and Amazon rejects one of them, you're gonna have to delete all 20 videos and start again. That's gonna suck. Don't do that. You just ruin 20 of your own videos. Upload 3 videos. Once those 3 videos are approved for further on-site commissions, which can take weeks or months, be patient. I think I waited 6 weeks before my first 3 videos were approved for on-site commissions.
How will I know?
And you'll know you're approved if you go to your storefront and you go to manage videos and there's a little blue lock right here, that means you are not approved for on-site commissions. That blue lock disappears when you are approved for on-site commissions. So what do we put in those 3 videos in order to get approved? Again, Amazon is not 100% telling us, but there are some educated guesses. I would guess that they want it to be a competently done video. Obviously, have a decent audio, doesn't have to be great, have a decent video. It doesn't have to be great. It can literally be your phone like this or like this. Now that's also another big thing in this program, whether or not you should do horizontal videos like this or whether or not you should do vertical videos like this. I have seen both approved. I have seen both successful. So I think it's pretty much up to you which way you feel you want to do them. In my personal opinion, I have no success with vertical style videos. All the money I make in this program comes from horizontal videos. Take what you want from that, because I've heard other people say the opposite, but all of my videos are horizontal. Every time I try to do a vertical video, it gets way less clicks and views. So making sure that your video and audio are competent is the least amount of work you can do in this program. I mean, if you're making videos, why wouldn't you make sure they're at least competent? But what should be in the videos? Now, Amazon is very clear about not wanting kids in the videos, which makes sense. So be careful when you're doing kids products. I see a lot of people trying to get approved for their on-site commissions doing their kids' toys. I would stay away from kids stuff until you're approved. I would definitely keep your kids out of the videos until you're approved. Also, Amazon hates when you talk about anything related to health or medical advice. Some of my videos have been rejected in the past because of giving medical advice. So if you're doing things like vitamins, I would stay away from things like vitamins, anything medical on your first 3. Wait till afterwards to do those, because if you accidentally slip up and say something like, well, if you take these, you're healthier than if you don't. If you say something silly like that, they're gonna say, nope, you're giving medical advice, denied.
Don't do that.
So stay away from kids' toys, stay away from things that might be considered medical advice. Make sure you're not showing or talking about prices. You can't say buy this phone because it's $20 cheaper than the other phone. Don't talk about pricing in there. I say things like, this is a very reasonably priced option. I would even stay away from that. I do that a lot in my videos, but I'm already approved. If you're trying to get approved, stay away from anything regarding the pricing. I would also guess that there might be a manual review on those 3 videos. That's why it takes 6 weeks worth of time to get approved for that, rather than just the push button approval into the influencer program. So I'm guessing there's an actual human being looking at your social media account that you use to apply and looking at your 3 videos. So I think it might be important that your social media account can really show that person that you're going to be a good influencer because of those videos. So if they go look at your social media account and it's about horses and your face isn't in it and is literally just videos of horses, that's what you got approved with, they're going to look at that account and say, well, I don't know if this person is a good influencer. So I think having a match between your videos and your social media account that you use to sign up may be important. So my social media account was a YouTube channel of me staring at a camera talking about Halloween masks and doing reviews on them. And then my videos that I use to get approved are me staring in front of a camera talking about products that I like and doing reviews of them.
I guess that makes sense.
So unfortunately, there is no magic secret sauce that I can tell you for this. I've seen lots of very competent videos, in my opinion, that were great get denied. And I've seen lots of people get approved into this program that I think have never held a camera or never spoken on camera before. So there must be some criteria, or there must be some human interaction where people are saying, yeah, I feel like letting this person in today, or nope, I feel like being very picky today. Could be that. And here's the bummer part of this.
I can't take any more bad news.
You have 3 opportunities, 3 chances to upload 3 videos that get approved for on-site commission. So if you upload 3 videos and it gets denied, you take those videos down. That was round 1. You upload 3 new videos. If that group was denied, you take it down. Now you have one more attempt, one final attempt to upload 3 videos in order to get approved for on-site commission. So make sure that you are only uploading 3 at a time so you're not wasting your time, and make sure that they are competently done and that you're not talking about medical advice and that you're not talking about pricing and that you're not having kids or talking about kids things in your videos. Start with things that are simple, like kitchen appliances and electronics, things like that.
Boring stuff.
Okay, now comes the fun part, the part where we're making the actual money in this program.
That's my favorite part.
If you are approved for the influencer program, great. Wait till you're approved for on-site commission, then we really get started. So let's fast forward to that. You were recently approved for on-site commissions. Congratulations. Let's really dig in now.
Let's get started.
Okay, so I already discussed a little bit the difference between doing it vertically and horizontally. Now, I'm an old school YouTuber. I've been doing YouTube for a long time. So for me, horizontal is just the way of the world for me. And it's what I think I am a little bit better at. I don't understand vertical as much, but if you really want to get into the world of vertical, here is what I would do. I would download the Amazon app. And when you open it up, there is a little icon at the bottom that looks like a light bulb. If you click on that, that's the Inspire app. I would scroll through here. It's a TikTok style app, and I would watch all the content and study exactly what they're doing. If you want to be successful with vertical content, you need to look at that app and see what's being played in there and try to emulate that. Try to do what you see them doing. That's probably the best way to get good at vertical style videos.
Okay, we're just gonna ignore that.
But for me, I do all horizontal. So this next part really only makes sense for us horizontal video people.
I'm not sure what I am.
I'm sorry, vertical lovers, go look at the Inspire app and copy what they're doing. Horizontal lovers, let's dig into this. This is what I believe is the important things you need. This is why I believe maybe I'm making a little bit more money with a lot less videos than most people are, because I'm doing these things that we're going to dig into right now. So in my opinion, you need to have a video that gets people to watch it. If you have the best video in the world and no one clicks on your video and nobody watches it, who cares if it was the best video in the world? So one thing that I think is massively important is to get people to click on your video. If there is a list of videos in that top carousel, why would they want to click on yours? In my opinion, and again, because I'm kind of old school YouTuber, in my opinion, that is title and thumbnail.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Those are the two things that you can put that will entice people to choose your video and click on your video. So let's start with title and thumbnail. I think your title should be intriguing and get people to want to click in order to understand what you're talking about. And I think your thumbnail should stand out from the other ones and maybe also be intriguing. But then once they watch your video, you need to do another important thing. You need to influence them.
It's in the name.
To go make a purchase or to make the sale, to complete the sale. So they're pretty much already there. They're on the page. They're looking at the products. They've probably read all about it. They already know what the price is. They click on the videos and they see all the videos in the carousel. The title and thumbnail is going to make them want to click on yours. And when they watch yours, what you do in that video needs to make them want to go buy that product. So in my opinion, there is a good way to make that happen as well. And that way would be to identify a problem and tell why this product is going to solve that problem. And then I also like to keep them watching my videos a little longer by giving some actual personal anecdotes or some stories to make it a little bit more entertaining rather than here's the thing, this is why you should buy. I like to give some personal anecdotes, a little bit of story, tell them why there was a problem in my life and why this product was the solution to that problem.
I don't have any problems.
So instead of just giving you kind of the ideas, let's just do one. This one's gonna be very stupid and generic, but let's just do a product review live right here and I'll show you exactly what I would do and why. My slipper. This is going to be a terrible review, but if I were to do a review of the slipper, I would open up this product on Amazon, make sure that I understand it. Now, I've been using this slipper for a long time, so it's easy for me to talk about it. And I get my reviews done very quickly because they are things that I actually use and own, and I'm just a little bit more comfortable being on video maybe. So if I talk about this for a minute and a half, it's going to take me a minute and a half to record that. And I can edit that down to probably a minute and 15 by getting rid of the ums and the ands and the pauses. But let's do one live for this, and I will show you my process. So here we go. So I work from home and I am pretty much in slippers all day long. And for me, I want to be comfortable. I don't want the slipper to be too hot. So I don't like when slippers have lots of like fuzzy stuff inside here because it makes my foot way too hot. I also don't like when it has a heel on it. I like to be able to just slide my foot in, which for me is really important, and it also keeps it cooler. But I also really like when there are some soles on the bottom, because when I'm wearing slippers and the mail comes, I want to be able to walk outside and grab the mail, or if my garbage is on the corner, I want to be able to walk out to the curb and grab my garbage, and I can do that because of the rubber sole. But the thing that I like best of all, and really the number one feature that attracted me to this particular slipper, was the color. It's gray and brown with a plaid insole. I have never seen a pair of slippers that I thought looked nicer than this, and I was really excited when I saw them and I bought it, and so far I'm very impressed with it. So if you're looking for a nice pair of slippers, these are ones that I use and that I love and that I would definitely recommend. Okay, so that was just a cheesy, quick quick example, and I would take that then and I would cut that down and make sure I get rid of the pauses and make sure I get rid of the parts that I don't like, or make sure I get rid of the weird things that I said and I hiccuped on, whatever. I would edit that down, but I talked very short. I gave reasons why this was important to me. I even hinted at the #1 feature that really made me love this. I identified problems and said that this slipper was the solution. And if you have any of those problems, and if you're looking for any of those things in a slipper, this is one that I would recommend. So that's gonna get people to want to buy it. But how do we get them to want to click on that video in the first place?
I'd like to know.
Well, that's the title and thumbnail. So instead of saying something like,
My review of this slipper, or my honest review, or watch this honest review.
I like to say things that are maybe enticing, maybe clickbaity, but true. So I mentioned in that review that there was one feature that I thought really made these great slippers, and that's why I bought them. You could say something in the title like, this one feature alone makes these slippers worth it, right? It's a very enticing title. When someone reads, this one feature alone is worth it, they think, well, what is that feature? What does it have that I'm not seeing in the pictures? Does it have something I really need to know about? It's an enticing way to get someone to click on the link.
I don't know, pal.
So a lot of times, and this is another YouTuber trick, we will come up with the title first. So if you say, this one feature alone is a reason you need to buy these slippers, you know, come up with that title first, and then when you do the review, do your review like normal, and then say, but this one feature alone is why I think you need to buy this. So you're actually putting in the video the exact enticing thing that you had in that title. So it's not clickbait, it's true. You're giving them a payoff to what you were putting in that title. I hope that makes sense.
Nothing makes sense anymore.
So make sure you do intriguing titles. Now also thumbnails. I think thumbnails are very important. Most people just use the default thumbnails when they upload their videos, or they just take a screenshot of one of the stills in their video, which I think can work for a lot of people. But here's the way I do it, and it seems to be working well for me.
Well, I'm not you.
Okay, so we recorded the dumb slipper review. I edited it to get rid of all the pauses and the weird stops and all the mistakes that I made. And I'm not afraid of jump cuts, jumping from one word right to another. I'm okay with that. I do it in all my videos, even the shoppable video reviews. But let's make an actual thumbnail out of this. So I use a program which is free to use. It's online, it's web-based, it's called Photopea. It's essentially Photoshop, but online. You can also use GIMP. That's a free version of Photoshop. You can also use Canva, which is another online way that a lot of people do this. But I just saved a thumbnail so that all I have to do is open it every time I want to make a new thumbnail, which saves me a ton of time. So I just save it on my desktop. So I open from my computer and I find that thumb PSD, and now it's already set up. It already has the text the way I like it. It already has the green arrow. It's already the correct size. Then I would go to my dumb slipper review and I would try to find a still in here that I think would make a great screenshot. Even that first one I think is okay, but I would scrub through and I would look for it. I like when I'm making faces like this. I know that sounds a little bit silly, but if you look at this face, you have no idea whether I like the product or I don't like the product. So that might be a little bit more enticing to people to click on this because they want to know what my thoughts are on this. Did I like it? Did I not like it? You can't tell by that face, and I like that. But the actual product is blurry, so I probably wouldn't use that. I also like using screen grabs where I'm pointing at something because, again, I think psychologically, maybe I'm looking a little too much into this, but I think psychologically, if you're pointing at something, people want to know what you're talking about. Why are you pointing at that? If I have a big piece of electronics and I open it up and I'm pointing at one specific thing in there, is that thing important? Do I need to know about that thing? I think that helps really get better click-through rates. So I would just go through here, I would keep scrubbing, I would find the perfect thumbnail. So that one's good right there. I know I look a little bit ridiculous.
You always do.
But you can't tell whether or not I'm pro slipper or con slipper. You can't tell if I think you should buy this or I don't think you should buy this. I like to keep it ambiguous. I like to kind of get people to have to watch the video in order to understand. So I would take this screenshot on a Mac, it's just Shift-Command-4, and I can take a screenshot of that and I can move it right here into Photopea and I can resize it to make sure it's the correct size. And a lot of times I'll just leave it like that. I'll just use the word my thoughts. Keep it very ambiguous. Here are my thoughts. And then I take the arrow and I point it right at the product. Here are my thoughts on that product. 9 times out of 10, that's what I'll do right there. Sometimes I will change the text or add multiple arrows if it makes sense. So if I said in the title, one feature on this pen is the smartest thing I've ever seen, well then I might change the thumbnail to say, instead of my thoughts, I might say this is smart in point point right towards that feature on the pen. So sometimes I will change it up, but a lot of times if I can't think of like something that's really enticing, I will just put my thoughts with a green arrow. But then I just save that to my desktop. Then I would go to my storefront and I would create content, and I prefer to do it through the storefront rather than through the manage video section. I just like the interface better. So I would go to create content, I would go to create post and video. Now we're at this screen here. Now I would upload the video here. I'm going to do the dumb slipper review. Then you tag the product. You can go through your past orders, or you can go through your browse history, find the actual product that you're talking about, tag it, and then we get our title in here. I especially love this one feature, right? Well, what feature is that? Who knows? And then I would change the thumbnail, and that would be it. That would be what I would upload. So a thumbnail with lots of green things that stick out, maybe red, maybe yellow, whatever your style is. Mine's all green, pointing towards something, tagging that product in it and say, I especially love this one feature. I think that is going to help you get a better click-through rate if you're making sure your titles and your thumbnails are very clickable. Have I beaten this dead horse enough yet?
I love horses!
Okay, so title and thumbnail, I think they're important, but another portion of this that might make you make more money, or a big reason why a lot of these people online that you're watching are making massive amounts of money, maybe not because their titles and thumbnails are the best, but because they are picking products that are very high ticket products and reviewing those. So you get a portion of the commission. Let's say it's anywhere between 1 and 4 or 5%. So if you take 1% of a $1 item, you're making pennies. If you take 1% of a $1,000 item, now you're making more money. So one of the secrets to puff your stats is to review really high ticket items. Now that might be out of the reach of a lot of people. You might not be able to afford buying $1,000 pieces of furniture to review, and I understand that completely, but that is a big part of how much money you're going to make in this program. What types of things you're reviewing. If you review 1,000 pens that are $3 a piece, you're not going to make as much as if you review 1,000 computers that are $3,000 a piece. Hopefully that makes sense.
I get it.
So another portion of this, another thing that you can do is product sourcing, or figuring out which products are going to be the best to review to make you the most money. So let's take a look at that. So let's just go to Amazon. Let's maybe go to bestsellers and try to find a really good example. So Apple AirTag 4-pack. So here is an example. So Apple AirTag 4-pack, it has 72,985 ratings. Now that means that out of all the people that bought this, 72,000, almost 73,000 left a rating. Now, how many people actually leave a rating out of the people that buy it? Maybe a few percent, right? Every 100 people that buy it, maybe 1, 2, or 3 of them will actually leave a rating. So the higher this number is, the more that thing sells, and the greater chance you have of making money from it. Also, you can look at the top carousel up here. Does it have videos in the top carousel? Amazon can put your videos here in the top carousel, or they can put your videos down here in this bottom carousel. So does it have lots of videos in the bottom carousel, or is it a lot of customer reviews? Does it have videos in the top carousel? And if it does have videos in the top carousel, does it have all 6? So here's an example. This one doesn't. This one has only the video for the product from Apple, which means there are 5 opportunities for influencers like you and me in order to get our review video in there. So now we're looking at a product that does have a top carousel, that does have opportunity for your video to get in the top carousel, and it's an $88 product, meaning if someone buys it, that's a decent commission for you. So products like this are going to make you more money than if there are no videos in the top carousel, or if there are very few ratings, meaning they don't sell very often, or if it's a very low priced item, because even if it does sell well, you're only going to make a tiny portion of the commission. So in conclusion of this part, in order to make the most money with the least amount of work, you need to get a better click-through rate on your videos, and you need to have your videos result in more sales. So Amazon wants to keep your videos in the carousels, and you want to make as much money as you can off of those products once they're bought. Those 3 things are title and thumbnail, conversion by solving a problem for them in the video, and picking products that are going to ensure that you are going to make money off them. If you do those 3 things, I believe you will see better earnings in this program.
You better be right.
Okay, now we got approved. We got approved for on-site placements. Now we're uploading videos. We're figuring out which products are gonna make us the most money, and we're putting our best foot forward by having really good titles, really good thumbnails, and by identifying problems and solving them inside of the videos. We're cranking out videos. We're doing awesome. We're making money. How do we scale up? How do we keep making more money? Here are a few of my tips and tricks for that exact thing.
But why are you making that face?
Okay, so when I first started this, I really just started doing things that were already in my own house. You would be surprised how many things you have in your house that are available on Amazon. You don't have to buy the product on Amazon in order to review it. You can buy it at Walmart. You can buy it at Target. As long as it's available on Amazon and you can tag that exact product, you can do a review of it. So when I first started this, I downloaded my entire order history from Amazon for the past 3 years. I don't think you can do that anymore. I've heard that they've done away with that.
Why would they do that?
But when I started, I was able to do that. Downloaded them all into a spreadsheet, sorted it by price, went and looked up each one of the products on my order list to see how many ratings it had and to see how many it was selling and to see if it already had videos, and I prioritized things that I thought I could make money off of. And I went through my list and eventually was able to do hundreds of review videos just from the stuff that I already had in my house, which is awesome. I pretty close to built a full-time business, meaning I'm paying my bills through this by just finding the things that were around my house. Now, I also did buy products, but I tried to keep it the things that I wanted to buy anyway. So for example, a birthday present. Let's say I'm trying to get my parents a treadmill for their birthday or something because that's what they wanted. Well, I'm not just gonna go buy one because it looks cool. I'm gonna do product research on it, and I'm gonna figure out which ones don't have all 6 videos in the carousel, which ones do have videos. I'm gonna figure out the best one to buy for my family based on how much money I think I can make off of it in a review. And I know that's a little bit selfish, but
I'm a terrible son.
they're happy with whatever brand they get, and I wanna buy a brand that I'm gonna make money off of. So I would buy things, review them, knowing full well that I could probably make money off of them. So I did a little bit of purchasing as well. I very rarely bought things just because I thought I would make money from them, but that leads me into the next way you can scale up. You can just buy stuff. Buy things on Amazon, do product reviews, figure out what's gonna make you money, buy those things, do the review of them, and then sell them on Facebook Marketplace, or sell them on eBay, or sell them on Craigslist, or have a flea market, or have a big yard sale in your yard and resell all those things. So you might get 80, 90% of the original payment price for those things. You might be able to buy a $1,000 computer, do a review of it, and then sell that same computer for $800, $900. I know a lot of people that are really crushing this program are going out and buying tons of stuff or taking a small percentage of what their earnings were for the month and using that to build for the next month by buying product. And then you can get a lot of that money back. You can return your investment quite a bit if you're willing to sell them. I'm kind of not willing to deal with tire kickers and answering Facebook messages about, hey, is this still available? That doesn't really excite me, so I'm not really doing too much of that, but that is absolutely a good way to scale this business up to the sky.
Pretty high.
Another good way, which I am doing, is visit your family. Go visit your friends. If I had hundreds of products that are available on Amazon in my house, imagine what your sister might have in her house, or your brother might have in his house, or your parents might have in their house, or your friend down the street, or your neighbor. How many things are in your neighbor's house? You can expand this business without spending a dime by visiting family members. Now, I try to do this with as much integrity as possible.
Yeah, I bet.
You can just walk in and say, hey, let me see your phone real quick, and do a review of it, even though you know nothing about that phone. If you just look at the Amazon listing, you can pretty much get an idea of the talking features or bullet points that you might want to talk about. But I also like to ask my family why they chose that phone, why they chose that brand, what they like about it, what they don't like about it. I involve them in it so that I understand, and I even sometimes in those reviews don't talk about it like, hey, I bought this phone, because I didn't. I say, hey, listen, my sister recommends this phone very much because she said, here's the things that she loves about it and the reason why she bought it, blah, blah, blah. So sometimes I try to do it, most of the time I try to do it with as much integrity as possible. But that's a great way to scale up. You know, if you're going to visit a family member anyway, bring a camera, bring your cell phone, bring a microphone, and just say, hey, for an hour, is it okay if I just walk around your house and you let me know some of the things you bought on Amazon and I can do really simple reviews of them? Is that okay? So far, I haven't found any family member that says no. They're very supportive of it. My family members are now even sending me links in my email. Like, hey, Adam, I found this really cool thing in my house. I looked it up on Amazon. It has 70,000 reviews and it doesn't have 6 videos and a top carousel. Here's a link to it. As soon as I get enough links sent to me, let's say 10 or 15 links sent to me, then I'm gonna go to that family member's house and do all 10 of them. They did the product research for me, which is awesome. Great way to scale. Heck, when you go on vacation, bring your camera, do reviews of things in your vacation house. If you have an Airbnb for the weekend, bring your camera, find some things in the Airbnb. There are lots of places you can find products to review. You just have to be creative.
I'm screwed.
Also, once you start into this program, companies are gonna find you on your social media account. So on your storefront, you're allowed to attach your YouTube or your Facebook, whatever social media accounts you want. Companies around the world are gonna click on those social media links, find your email address, and start emailing you, asking you to do reviews of their products. I get requests, probably 1-2 emails a day from companies saying, hey, we saw your storefront, we like your videos, we would love to send you a free product in order for you to review. So this is another great way to scale up. The problem with this is 99% of the products are new, they don't have lots of sales, they don't have videos in the video carousel, so you can definitely get in there, but they're not really moving a lot of units or selling a lot, so you're probably not gonna make a lot for this. Now, my biggest selling item the past 2 months was a free item that I got from a vendor that emailed me out of the blue. So it is possible to make money from these free things. You can also charge those vendors. You can charge them, let's say, $10 a video, $50 a video, $100 for you to do a review video. So you get the free product, you charge them $100 to do the video, and you upload it to your storefront in hopes that you may be able to make money from that product. That is also another great way to scale, but it also opens you up to scams and spams and things, so be careful, use your brain. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. You know, the stuff that you should be looking out for online.
No, I don't.
Another great way to scale up, in my opinion, is to take these shoppable videos and use them on other social media platforms. Now, Amazon says this is okay. Those shoppable videos don't have to be exclusive to your Amazon storefront. You can take those exact same reviews and you can put them on YouTube, which is what I'm doing. You can take those exact same reviews and put them on Facebook. You can put them on Twitter. You can put them on TikTok. You can put them on Instagram. If you're doing horizontal videos for the Inspire app, then those videos are perfect to share as YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels and Facebook Stories and TikToks. So why not do that? Why not upload your videos to Pinterest and put your affiliate link in there? You could be maximizing the amount of reach that a single video gets by sharing it on multiple social media platforms. In my opinion, it's a much harder way to make money. You're not gonna make as much money off Amazon as you are on Amazon, but why not build that up? When I do a product review, I upload it to my storefront. I already did the review. I already did the thumbnail. So for me to upload that exact same thing to YouTube, it only takes me an extra maybe 45 seconds, 90 seconds. So for an extra 90 seconds, is it worth building your YouTube account as well?
Not for me.
It's a slow burn process, but I think in the long run, it will be a money-making endeavor and it's worth the effort at this point. Okay, another thing that I think is important to scaling up is understanding your metrics. So I have a spreadsheet that I actually share with people every month on my earnings report, and it's called Adam's Onam spreadsheet. If you know, you know. But I keep track of my numbers in a spreadsheet like this. You can also go into the back end of your Amazon Associates account or influencer account, and there are lots of analytics back there that you can also take a look at as well. But I think understanding your numbers is an important step in being able to scale up. If you can go see which videos are doing better, you can scale those types of videos up. You can't tell if there are things wrong with your account unless you dig into the analytics. If you're seeing that most people are getting a 15% conversion and you're getting a 5% conversion, why would that be? You can dig into your numbers to figure out what is going on with your business, understand your business to be able to take an educated guess at how to scale moving forward. So I'm not going to dig into that too much because that's probably 10 videos right there on how to analyze analytics in order to make educated decisions. Just know that I think it's important that you start digging into your analytics, start digging into your reporting, start keeping track of things in a spreadsheet, maybe in a way that makes more sense in your brain than the reporting platform that we have. Figure out what you think is working, why you think it's working, why you think your numbers are moving in certain directions every month, and what you can do, put a game plan in place to change those in a positive direction. Man, I couldn't have glossed over that anymore, could I have?
I think you could have tried harder.
Okay, so I've told you some of the things that I like to do in order to be successful in this program. Let's talk about some things that I have seen other people in this same program do, which one might be a gray area, two might be completely against the terms of service. Let's talk about what not to do and the drama surrounding this program.
Ooh, drama.
Okay, so let's start with some drama. Anytime you get a large group of people, and we're talking thousands of influencers who are all on Facebook groups together, subreddits together, all arguing over interpretation of role. If the Amazon program says one thing in the terms of service, two people might read the exact same thing and have two opinions on what that means or what they're allowed to do. In my opinion, I like to kind of stay neutral on this stuff, because just because you read it a certain way doesn't mean you're right, or someone else reads it and interprets it a different way doesn't mean they're wrong. And I don't think it's our job as influencers to police and patrol the influencer community. I think it's Amazon's.
Wait, I am the police.
So I try to stay out of most of the drama, and I've been in lots of different groups, and I'm telling you, the drama in this one is way less than most. There is some drama. There are some people who chase people around with pitchforks like in an old Frankenstein movie. There are people who complain every single day on my comment sections and on Facebook groups and in subreddits, but for the most part, the drama is very, very low in this community, and I appreciate that greatly.
Thanks for that.
One of those things that is a gray area is doing multiple videos for the same product. Is it okay? How many is too many?
These are all good questions.
I know a lot of people, including myself, I dabbled with the idea of doing a horizontal long form video review, and then I do a vertical short form video review. So maybe like a 1.5 minute review this way, and then a 30-second review this way, trying to get into the Inspire app. So in those circumstances, there could be products on Amazon where I have two videos in the carousel, a horizontal one and a vertical one. Most people seem to think that is okay. I did a poll on my channel and 100% said it was okay to do multiple. 0 people said it wasn't okay. But on the forums and groups, you find a lot of people that are very upset with influencers for doing lots of reviews. I think there is a line also, for sure. I just don't know where that line is.
It's right there.
Is it one video review per product? Or is it one horizontal and one vertical? Or is it, if you do a unboxing, that's one video, and then you do how you put this together, that's another video, and then you do a 1 month update on my thoughts on it, is that a third video? Is that okay? Is it not okay to do 30 reviews of the same product, each one of those reviews 5 or 10 seconds long, to try to clog up the entire carousel? Again, this is a gray area. There is no exact number. I myself do, at the very most, one horizontal and one vertical, but I don't see a problem with people doing an unboxing video and how to put this thing together video and a my thoughts video, multiple videos if they truly are serving a purpose. And I believe Amazon will clean this up as this platform grows.
I doubt that.
Or maybe not, who knows? But that's a gray area. Now let's get to some absolute no's. These aren't gray areas in my opinion. I have seen influencers go into stores. Let's say you walk into Walmart, you pull an item off the shelf in Walmart, hold your phone up and do a video review of it while it's still in the packaging, it's still in the box, and then set it down and upload that to Amazon. In my opinion, I get the hustle. I get the idea that you could walk through Walmart and do 100 video reviews that way. In my opinion, that feels slimy to me and I don't like it. I like to at least have the product in my hands, to be able to open it, to be able to show it, to be able to give some true value to the person watching that. Not just trying to make money for me, but it may be trying to solve a problem or give at least a little bit of value to the viewer of that video. So in my opinion, that's a no-no, but lots of people are doing it. Lots of people are getting away with it. I'm not recommending doing that, but hopefully Amazon will eventually start nixing some accounts that are doing this. Another thing is stealing people's content. Lots of people in this industry just download faceless review videos and upload it to their own storefronts, which sucks. If you're doing that, you suck, plain and simple. There is no gray area with me on that. If you steal other people's content, you suck.
No, you suck.
Obviously, don't do that.
I would never do that.
One way I mitigate that is by having those reviews on other social media channels so that I can file a claim with Amazon and say, hey, look, that storefront is using my video. Not only is my video on my storefront, but it's also on my YouTube channel and my Instagram and my this and my that. So you have a little bit more proof that you own those videos. Another thing I do is my face is in every video. Every one of my reviews, almost 100% of my reviews are me actually talking in front of the camera. That's really hard to steal. If you're doing faceless videos, that's a lot easier to steal, in my opinion. So if you're stealing videos, you suck. Let me reiterate that.
I think we can all agree on that.
Another thing I don't like that I see people doing now is doing completely productless reviews. Let me explain that. I have seen people who are just standing in front of a green screen, just reading the Amazon listing pretty much and saying things that they like about the product. They don't have the product in their house. They don't have the product in their hand. They don't have B-roll of the product. It is literally just a human head, a talking head, talking about the product. And I know what they're doing. They're going to Amazon, finding products that are going to be good to review, review and just talking about those products into the camera without actually demonstrating them or having them. In my opinion, that also kind of sucks. It's not as bad as stealing people's stuff, but it is up there with going to a store and doing product reviews. It's probably even worse than that. You're not actually reviewing anything. You're talking into a camera and taking away money from people who are actually trying to create good reviews.
Make your own money.
I also wanted to talk about the idea of saturation. I have people in the very beginnings of this program that complained, like, don't tell people on YouTube how to do this because everybody's gonna sign up and it's gonna get completely oversaturated. I'm not huge into the idea of oversaturation in a market. Look at YouTube. You're watching this video right now. How saturated is YouTube? There are, I forget what the stats are, thousands of hours of video uploaded every minute to YouTube. I mean, talk about saturation, but still, small content creators like myself manage to do a lot of hard work and to upload videos and to start scaling their channel. And I built this channel over 1,000 subscribers in only a few months in a totally saturated market.
You got lucky.
So I don't think saturation is really that big of a deal. I think if you're not good at making videos, you may get kicked out when there's lots of influencers. So if you were early in this program and you were kicking butt and now you're not, maybe your videos aren't as good as some of the new people who are coming into the program. Maybe you should take some of the onus on yourself and figure out why you are losing spots to newer influencers. It isn't saturation, it could be performance issues on your videos. I know someone's gonna really hate that I said that, but oh well.
I hate you.
And there are new products being added to Amazon every single day. I don't think it's probably as impressive as the amount of new videos on YouTube, but it's gotta be similar. The amount of products on Amazon is astronomical. The amount of new products that are coming on board every day is astronomical. I don't think there is a situation where we're going to have so many influencers that we're all competing over the same products. I find products every day with less than 6 videos in the carousel. I don't think it's going to be a very big issue of saturation, but that is just my opinion. I am absolutely willing to hear what your thoughts are on that.
I have no thoughts.
Okay, now let's get past the drama, let's get past the people doing really crappy things in this program, and let's talk about some other things that I think you might want to look out for in this program, just to keep in the back of your mind, because you're gonna see this kind of stuff a lot.
I'm listening.
So one is you only get paid when the item ships. So that means you might look at your clicks might be really high and you might not have made a lot of money that day and you might get upset. Don't, because just because your clicks are high, that doesn't mean all those products have shipped yet. Wait till a day or two after the clicks are high to see if lots of items were shipped and you made your money. So just keep an eye on that. I know a lot of people complain,
My clicks were astronomically high yesterday and I didn't make any money.
that's one of the reasons. Just know that, keep that in the back of your mind. Another thing to look for is the reports being delayed or even down. Every once in a while, I'll wake up, refresh my reports, and it won't show anything. And I'll think, oh great, Amazon Influencer Program is shut down, everybody panic. A lot of times, these big platforms like this just go down, or the reporting is delayed. It could be delayed for a couple of days, and then it always backfills and figures itself out later on. But don't panic when you see reporting down or when you see reporting delayed, especially if you're checking it really early in the morning. There was a long time where I would check it early in the morning and it would say something different because it was still calculating up until like 7 a.m. Eastern time. So if you check it at like 4 a.m., it might give you skewed results. Be aware of those types of things. That is the way it's going to be with pretty much any reporting platform. Also, make sure that you understand we test things as influencers to see what's going to work. Nobody complains about that. Everybody says it's a smart thing to do, but Amazon is doing the exact same thing. They are testing things. They have been testing things from day one since I've been in this program. I have noticed big, huge days because they're putting more videos in better places, and really crappy days because they move the videos to different places or remove them completely. They also don't do this across the board. Sometimes they'll do 20% of desktop viewers won't see the bottom carousel, or 40% of mobile viewers won't see it, or only people using Chrome are not going to see it. They test lots of different things all the time. They are going to continue doing that. People panic and talk about leaving this program when they see Amazon trying something and all their commissions go way down. This past week, as a matter of fact, they've been messing around with where the videos are in the carousels, whether or not they're showing up for certain browsers and whether or not it's desktop or mobile, and people are freaking out thinking we probably should quit this program. Wait till you know more to join it because we don't know what's going on. You're never going to know what's going on. It's never going to be 100% stable. There's always going to be some testing done. You have to be able to take the bad days along with with the good days. When in doubt, zoom out. Don't look at one day compared to another day. Zoom out on a monthly basis or zoom out over a 3-month basis to really understand whether or not your business is moving up or down. It's going to move up or down dramatically on day to day if you zoom that far into your reports. When in doubt, zoom out and relax. Any program you join could shut down. This program could go away. But right now, while it's here, I'm enjoying it. I think it's lucrative, and I think it is always a good time to get in on something like this. Also, if you've already had an associates account, which is just the basic affiliate program through Amazon, you had to pick a store ID. Now, when you sign up as an influencer, if you're using the same login that you had on your associates account, Amazon will automatically give you a new store ID for that influencer account, starting with ONAMZ, meaning on Amazon. So now you might have 2 different stores on your reporting platform. So I see a lot of people on their associate store looking at reports thinking this isn't working even though they uploaded 50 videos. Make sure you go up, switch your store to the one starting with ONAMZ in order to see the reports just for your on-site commission or shoppable videos or your influencer program. So those are things that I think you should just keep in the back of your mind and look out for. Okay, so how about this $1 million question? What if you tried getting into the Amazon influencer program and you were denied? That sucks. What if you are in countries that don't allow you to do the Amazon influencer program? That also sucks. Are you dead in the water? Is there nothing to do? In my opinion, no. I already hinted at some of the things you could be doing. I'm already taking some of the shoppable videos that I'm doing and putting them on social media. You could be doing the same thing just without the shoppable videos. You could be doing reviews and putting them on YouTube. In my opinion, there's a slightly different way to do it to be more successful on YouTube, but you can essentially just do video reviews of products, put them on YouTube, sign up as an Amazon affiliate or Amazon associate, which is way easier to get approved, put a link in the description to every one of those reviews and start to make a little bit of money. I am making over $100 a month at this point, which I know isn't that impressive, but just by having my reviews on YouTube. And if you can gain enough subscribers and watch time, you can also make money just from those YouTube videos being viewed on YouTube. But you can also put those on Instagram and Pinterest and Facebook and TikTok. There are really lots of different places you could be doing these reviews and making some money. And then who knows, one of those platforms might be eligible to get into the influencer program in the future.
That would be nice.
But you can still make money that way. You can also do written reviews. I found a piece of software called autoblogging.ai that I'm really impressed with that allows you to do Amazon product reviews, and it allows you to do just regular blog posts and articles. Do written reviews. Start a blog, go to sites.google.com and start a free website. Go to Wix or Squarespace or download WordPress and install it on a hosting platform, or go to wordpress.org and start a blog. And you can use software to create these articles which potentially could get ranked in the search results, especially for really weird product names that don't have any competition. And then you use your Amazon affiliate links in that blog post and you could potentially be making money that way. I've dabbled with this very, very, very little. SEO or the search engine optimization, the way you get found on Google is a tough racket. It's very tough to do, but not impossible. I'm ranked for lots of different keywords and you can do it too. You can also become a UGC creator on platforms like Fiverr or Upwork. So doing these review videos is valuable. Companies reach out to me to do these review videos because they get to use them on Amazon and on their TikTok pages, and companies are willing to spend big money on user-generated content, which is essentially what shoppable videos are. And in the world of Fiverr, it's called UGC, user-generated content. You can start a gig on Fiverr and offer to do UGC videos for product owners. You can charge whatever you want, $50, $100, $150. They'll send you the free product, you do the review, you don't upload it to Amazon, you give it to them on Fiverr, they pay for it, they do whatever they want with it. You can also work out deals where you're allowed to use that video on your social media as well, so you can upload it to all of your social media platforms and allow them to use it on their social media platforms. Another thing you can do is product research for influencers. So I made a cheesy website to see if this was something people wanted to do, where if you are not approved for the influencer program, you can go on here, you can find really great products that would make great influencer videos, like high-rated products without 6 videos in the carousel. And you can post your affiliate links on websites like this to show influencers, hey, check out this product, this is a great one. And you could potentially make money from qualifying purchases if that influencer clicks on your link, checks out that product. agrees with you that it's a great product to review and then buys it to do a review on it, you make money because they used your link. They make money because they're an Amazon influencer. It's a way that you can make money in the Amazon influencer program without being approved yet.
I think I get it.
So if you're creative, if you're willing to work hard, there are ways that you can make money still around this whole influencer program shoppable video thing, even if you were denied entry. So in conclusion, I know this was an extremely long video, and if you made it this far, props to you. To get this far into this video shows that you are willing to put in the time and effort to make it work. So kudos to you. I believe it'll work better because of that mindset. And I hinted at it earlier. I don't think this program is going away anytime soon. I think it's going to fluctuate. It's going to go up and down. Amazon's going to try different things. Some months are going to be amazing. We're going to make lots of money. Some months are going to be terrible, and it's going to look like our first month in the program. I don't think it's going away. I think it's definitely still worth people getting involved. I truly believe, and I have done every facet of affiliate marketing for 2 decades now. This is one of the simplest ways that I have ever made money. It was the quickest to get from zero to full-time income status. It's been even a little bit fun to make these videos. I truly do believe this is one of the best side hustles I have ever seen. I'm not saying that to try to puff it up and to get clicks and to have clickbait. It is truly one of the biggest opportunities that I have seen, especially for beginners. As long as you can point a camera at yourself and talk intelligently into a camera, you can kick butt with this business. So if you got any value out of this at all, please do all of those things you were supposed to do to help the channel grow. And I'll see you in the next one.
God, it took forever.